everybody. Welcome back to BitRot. I'm Rot, that is Bit, and we have Autumn here as well. Welcome to shitty creepypasta readings. Mwahaha. I will be your host.
Brought out the good mic, so you can actually hear what my voice sounds like properly now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. We all pulled out the good mic for this episode.
I will be your host for your first adventure.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah.
Oh,
Alright, so this one I've chosen is a little fun one. It's a little goofy one. This is called The Curse of the Phantom Tomato Allergy.
The fucking what
oh my
now?
fucking god.
I'm
Oh,
joking.
wait, no,
I'm
you're
joking.
shitposting.
It's called Kirby Y.
Kirby what? Oh, it's on Troll Pasta.
Alright.
Art by me. Sad Kirby.
You ready?
Yeah.
I've never been more ready for anything in my entire
Alright.
goddamn life. Let's do this.
Alright.
I loved Kirby when I was little. He was always a cute character. I also main Kirby in Super Smash Bros. I went to buy a Kirby game for my Nintendo DS. I found a strange...
On the Nintendo DS.
I found a strange SD card called Final Fantasy XXX. It was written in
That's some porn
Japanese
shit.
font. I took it and went home. I put it in my Nintendo DS
How the fuck do you put an SD card in your DS?
and started playing. It didn't show the HAL logo like it always does.
Yeah, because it's a fucking Final Fantasy game.
There was no title. I only pressed start. I pressed start. I checked through all the files. The only file was File 0. Strange. I decided to click it, but there was a cutscene. It started with blue greens, but Kirby looked different. He looked scared. Kirby was crying and blood was coming out of his mouth. I decided to control Kirby.
Oh, Waddle Dee ate.
But Kirby walked slow. Come on, I said. Later, Kirby walked a little faster. Then the screen turned black. It then showed Kirby with King Dedede, but King Dedede had
Hyper-realistic.
blood on his hammer. His eyes were black.
Why
my
does it sound
God.
like Spam Twins reading reading a really shitty creepypasta?
His eyes
Sounds
were
about
black.
right.
Hyper-realistic.
Blood was coming out of his eyes. King Dedede.
I'm sorry, Kirby. I must kill you.
Then King Dedede grabbed the knife.
Then Dedede said one final thing before killing Kirby. King Dedede, goodbye, Kirby.
He then stabbed Kirby. He was dead.
He was in a puddle of blood.
Then it showed King Dedede crying. The screen turned to black.
Then text read, Kirby is dead. You're next.
Then Kirby showed up. Kirby was still crying and blood was coming out of Kirby's mouth. I turned the Nintendo DS off. I never played any Kirby games ever again.
So, for anyone, if you find an odd SD card, don't pick it up. Instead, leave it because that's what I should have done rather than a look at it.
Credited to Lilith the Shiny Mew. Originally uploaded on December 19th, 2018. Evil Day.
Queen Deltarune Grammar. So that was
Oh, that's
Kirby
great.
Y.
That was beautiful.
Alright, who's up next?
That was fucking. Autumn, you're up next.
Alright,
I'm saving mine for last.
motherfuckers. Oh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah.
Beefy, so very sorry, but it's DS.
Oh God!
Bumbleclad.
Me bumba.
I'm like an off. What the hell?
No. What? What are you laughing about?
What?
No.
Autumn, what? Autumn.
Adam, you there?
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Are you able to get it to work, Adam? Are you struggling?
You on the struggle bus? Oh, and she's
Oh, there goes Adam. There she goes.
There she blows.
All right.
Oh.
Stream.
There she blows the white whale.
White. What?
It's loading. Up.
It's still
Or
loading.
I can load it. Is up at the stream.
It's still loading.
You got this, Adam.
You got this. Your internet's powerful enough. I believe in you.
You can do it.
You can do it. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. Oh, stream failed to start. Fuck.
Adam, you there? You're even alive?
You dead? Oh, fuck.
Up. Hello.
Hola. Senorita?
Greetings.
I heard. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay,
apparently, trying to share my screen does not fucking work.
Okay, no.
Because if I try to do that, I will kill myself. So we're gonna read from my phone.
Okay, yeah,
You don't have to suck my nads.
You do that. I'm gonna boot up some Snake gameplay and play Snake while you struggle to read it, so that way the viewers can have something going on interesting in the.
Yeah. Okay.
In the
I'm so
visuals
sorry.
Hey, you're fine.
It doesn't work if I try to pull it up.
You are okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey.
I got it. Let's go. Okay.
We'll mute the sound.
Alright, we got fucking... Here, what I've got here, ladies and gentlemen, is Sonic the Hedgehog 3 hat cartridge.
Alright, let's get
Oh,
into it.
Okay. Before I tell you this story, let me clarify a few things. My friend and I are fans of Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, big enough to know a little more about the franchise than some more low-core fans. Not enough to own every single Sonic the every single Sonic the Hedgehog related item and know every single tiny thing about it. We will find out, ladies and gentlemen, that is utter bullshit. My friend and I read the comics. I'm gonna just call this friend Clifford. I have seen some of the shows and occasionally looked up some info on our favorite characters and on several of the wikis on the web. Die Hard, no. Fans, yes. Dog. Huh?
Dog.
Dog?
Woof, woof.
Bark. Anyway. My friend, however, grew up in one of those. You shut the fuck up, Corey.
That ain't me, I swear.
It's him, 110%.
I saw your fucking I saw you have the green hoop thingy. When I heard the noise go off, I know it's
no.
you.
It ain't me.
It ain't me, cuh. It ain't me.
It ain't me.
Continue with the story.
Fuck you. Okay. My friend ever grew up in one of those super strict religious households that wouldn't let him or any of his siblings play video games at all. My friend had to negotiate for hours just to look up a few wiki articles on the computer or watch a few of the shows on the TV. Earthly things are a work of the devil himself, they said. They said.
Ooh.
Cursing their own cell phones. But he could absolutely not play any of the games, not at his house anyway. Rather not while his parents were his immediate space. The only time he got to experience the games was when he came over to my house after school, or sometimes on the weekends when he wasn't being hauled to church or whatever other function his parents were a part of. We had a lot of fun when we did play games together. However, we never fully finished any of the games we played, Sonic related or otherwise. Give me a minute, I gotta take a sip of water because I did almost choke on some popcorn not that long ago.
Oof.
Ugh.
Guys, dying's
Now
no
how
good.
that's no good.
That's no good.
Now how it all happened. Said friend got accepted into some college in Europe. Oh god, he's going to Britain.
He's going to British.
And thanks to some year-long insomnia and due socialization, killing, studying, and he was, and I quote, feeling very nostalgic. He called me up one day as I was finishing up some computer game, and he was packing his stuff, prepping for his new adventures in Europe, where he's totally not gonna get diddled by a British guy.
Fun.
What the fuck?
Totally not getting diddled by a British guy. That was me. That wasn't a part of the story. I just added that because.
Oh, okay,
Fuck
thank
you.
God.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I
Say,
was
did
like,
they
I
actually
get
put
it.
that shit in there?
I was about to say, I get that
No.
it's a creepypasta, but even like, damn.
Sorry. I saw that.
Corey, you're gonna rot in hell for this.
But I'm bit and you're rot.
You're gonna bit in hell for this.
God damn it, they got him. Okay.
They fucking got me. But I got better. Continue the story,
Okay.
please. I'm sorry.
Fine, you're fine. This very talkative and easily excited friend talked my ear off and bugged me to death about getting together to play a certain Sonic game from our youth. His pestering and purposely calculated bush beating eventually made me cave, and we finally arranged a play date and decided on our game of choice. Why are there 2 hours? It was just like our ... our game of choice. What the fuck?
Interesting. Corey.
Crazy. Yeah.
Carried on with Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Knuckles. Yeah.
Woo.
Scream!
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Sonic P and Knuckles.
Okay. My friend saw me play this game once a long time ago, but he only saw a mere seconds of it before having to go home. I remember his uncontrollable excitement as he zoomed through the stage as hypersonic, bashing enemies to a poof. No realistic here, folks.
Yay!
To a poof.
Bashing enemies to a poof with little to no effort, thanks to my glowing and shining double image sprite. My friend was dying to play it and complete it since the very moment he laid eyes on it. He wanted to do so with me before he went away for some 4+ years. Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, bro.
I remember sighing to myself after we ended the call. I would have been bothered by any other Sonic game. I wouldn't have been bothered by any other Sonic game, but the thing... What the fuck? But the thing is that I had played this game so many times as a child that just hearing its name drove me to a type of nostalgic insanity. That's a you problem, I guess, buddy. Like, singing your favorite song over and over until you dread every hearing its melodic patterns ever. I don't know if I said that correctly ever.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Anyway, pardon me, dear viewers, but I'm dyslexic.
She's dyslexic.
You're good.
I know this game's distinctive and long story. I knew this game's once cool tiny secrets. I got all the game's endings, and well, long story short, I knew this game inside and out. Totally not a hardcore Sonic fan.
Yeah.
The thought
Totally
of playing it
not.
again for the sake of nostalgia seemed like an absolute chore to me, but I agreed to it, and I would have stick it through to the end for the sake of my friend. Oh god.
Ugh.
I'm getting up and eating a little bit. Life, nature, and irony struck after the day of the phone call. The week before the play date was absolutely chaotic. For whatever reason, life threw random, unnecessary, and just plain weird shit at me every chance it could find. For example, a raven cracked my windshield and then proceeded to poop all over it. God damn!
Damn, he got hit with a double team. What the fuck?
Crazy ass bird.
That bird was
Bitch,
freaky.
it's so cracked your fucking windshield. I woke up early and cranky on the day of our play date, and realized that I no longer had my Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 cartridges I required to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Okay.
Damn. Damn,
Um,
Have to say something to the
Flappy
viewers.
Bird.
About several months ago, after what I hoped to be my last and final playthrough of the game, my younger brother decided it would be a great idea to fuck with their big sister and give both copies a bath. This left me with nothing but accurate memories of its compilation and now a very dusty interlocking cartridge that made Sonic 3 and Knuckles possible for the Sega Genesis. What the hell is in my throat that's like tickling it so bad? I think it's the goddamn popcorn piece. Ugh, I hate this.
Don't worry.
That's
I'll
from the
push it out for
cartridge.
you. Let me just reach my hand in there.
I all but flew out of bed and
Just
hurried in
looking
my
for an excuse.
Raven-phobic car. Raven-phobic car, okay.
Raven-phobic car.
And drove thrift store to thrift store to find Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. It took half the day to find the copies of the game, but both were in two different stores in two different and very distant parts of towns. The prices for the games varied. Sonic and Knuckles was $8 with minor scratches. The other was also slightly scratched, got haggled down to $10, and on for a free coffee shop. I generally haunted before and after work. Both copies were, of course, used, and both the guys who sold it to me said the copies looked and worked fine.
Yeah, but what
Skeptical
were they
as
used for?
I was at their promises, I really didn't have time to check if what they were saying was true. Okay. I ran back to my car and rushed back to my apartment as soon as I had the keys in the ignition. In retrospect, that was the dumbest thing I could have done. Oh, English. Thank you, Corey. You're a wonderful contribution to this.
Hold on, wait.
I'm trying my best.
I can be contribution. Listen. Pearl Harbor.
Well, give me a sec.
In the wise words of my
Snacking real
aunt.
quick.
Huh?
I was snacking for a second before I went back to reading.
In the wise words of the man with the Burger King crown on the airplane.
Okay. In the wise words of my aunt, and this is a real thing that she said to me. Me Chinese, me play joke, me put pee-pee in your Coke.
Me go poopy in your Coke.
What the fuck? Why do you know that?
You're not the only one who watches SML in their downtime.
Yeah!
Oh, Marvin, if that even is your real name, Hui Jinping. What?
Are you on fucking bath salts? Alright, continue reading.
What the fuck? Continue reading before this goes on for half an hour again.
I'm sorry. My friend arrived not seconds after I walked back into my apartment. He made this apartment by knocking on my door and ringing my doorbell in a very rapid, continuous, and annoying fashion. Fun.
Wow.
He was so freaking excited about playing this game that he made a kid at Disneyland look hopelessly bored, if not helplessly lethargic. Okay. He all but flew through the door like a too-strong blizzard wind, and whilst bouncing endlessly, tugged me into my living room, his mouth yammering questions at the speed of light. Okay, Jesus Christ, Clifford, calm down.
Clifford is fucking rap god.
I sighed and prepared for the evening by quickly dusting off my Trooper of a Sega Genesis and interlocking the Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3 to get Sonic 3 and Knuckles hooking up to the system, to the TV, and then finally turning on the game. The Sega logo and voice chorus popped up, followed by the 3D Sonic that had spun himself onto the title screen.
Sega.
Sega. Ooh, Sonic.exe. Okay. The little blue hedgehog shook his finger back and forth and winked while giving us his signature half smile, while tails flew in the background and the tornado over the blue seas. Blue seas, blue sky, and blue mountains. Why are the mountains blue?
Hey, Sonic, everything's gotta be blue.
Why the fuck is blue?
She said her favorite color was blue, so I blew her up.
Oh. Okay.
So I blew up inside.
Data select after the title screen and picked in the new file, with both Sonic and Tails striking a pose beneath the new box. I pick up the second controller, explaining to my friend how I can be Tails, and then I instructed him to begin the game. Oh god, this is gonna be fun. As soon as the intro cutscene began, my eyes grew wide with irritation and disbelief. This was not the game I played repeatedly as a child. Okay, goddamn, honey, why you pissed? Tails and the tornado plane were completely absent. Sonic was already in his golden super form and flying on the water by himself, and the color scheme of the sky, clouds, and water were greenish instead of their correct rich blue color.
Oh my god, it was
And
piss Sonic.
she says she's not a hardcore Sonic fan. Okay, honey. Alright, Mildred. That's what I'm gonna call her now. Her name is Mildred.
That's Corey's middle name.
What the fuck?
My bad, Corey.
No, the fuck it isn't.
Where did Jinx get that from, though? 'Cause
They called me Mills, not Mildred.
oh, I thought it was because part of your name was Mildred.
Oh. I ain't out here telling people my name. We're still live.
I'll edit it out. Corey, what's your full legal name and address?
I'm not fucking saying that while you're recording, sis.
Alright, fine, I'll do it myself. 308 Albuquerque Lane, New Mexico. Fucking, I forgot.
This is the fucking right thing, and you know it.
I forgot the bit. Okay, sue me. Continue reading.
Get back. Okay. Music was also different. Not slow, not fast, but different. Like a chiptune incorporated remix. The intro also went much quicker than it originally did, as if someone fast forward to the scene with Knuckles. Knuckles, instead of jumping from the ground and knocking Sonic backward, only stood there and faced the direction in which Sonic came. Sonic's animation did as it should when he bumped into Knuckles, flying backwards and blinking before landing on the ground. Sonic, however, dropped no emeralds upon landing. Knuckles, after a beat, finally left the scene, and the gameplay began with the Aim Zone Act 1 displayed in its mega annoying font. Okay.
I'm so sorry. It's just when you said Sonic came, that shit busted. Sonic came. I'm so fucking immature. Please continue before I die.
Give me a minute. I gotta finish eating before I choke.
Sonic came.
How long has this one been going for?
It's gonna be a bit of a doozy, so I'm sorry.
It's fine. Both of them combined.
I felt panic and anger crash through me like a hurricane. One or both of the games I purchased was hacked. Gently use my honey-coated ass. Okay, what the fuck? My honey-coated ass.
honey-coated
Okay.
Honey-coated ass.
Honey-coated ass.
With a Malatime. Going my wife.
Why are you motorboating my wife?
I just about to stand from the floor to get my cell phone before my very excited friend boomed again in excitement. I stopped myself and remembered that my friend had never had the joy of experiencing this game and would only have the chance that afternoon. Even if the game was hacked, this friend's excitement and ignorance kept me from ruining this precious time we had together. Jesus Christ, lady.
Get a grip, dog.
Get to those spooky stuff already, you fucking hag.
Okay. I
Hey.
saw
Not
it,
you,
put down
the
my cell
scary
phone, and went back into the living room, biting back on me, in rage. And she says she's not a hardcore Sonic fan when she's this triggered over a hacked game.
This slut needs to kill herself.
Damn, what did Mildred do to you?
We need to have the BitRot somebody. We need to have the BitRot fucking blank name needs to kill themselves compilation after this video.
Hell yeah!
I need this shithole exploded. I need this bitch eradicated, vaporized, obliterated. This bitch needs to kill herself.
Hey Corey,
Okay,
guess
hang
what?
on.
Sonic came. I don't know why that shit. Hey, Autumn, guess what? Hey, Autumn, guess what?
What? Sonic came?
Sonic come.
Hey, Moz, guess what?
Hey, what, Corey?
Look in the chat. Look in the chat.
Is that fucking Hitler? Is that the leader of the Third Reich?
This was saved a long time ago.
I don't know. Don't punch the mic.
The mic.
Oh, continue, please. Before Sonic comes again.
I looked back to the screen. I saw Sonic running through the zone by himself. No Tails. Damn.
Damn,
I knew for a fact that my friend didn't reset the game and chose the Sonic only story. What the fuck is? Why is Mario standing next to a bunch of tires?
What is Blue Steel
I'm
Mario?
a tire.
Right next to Adolf Hitler.
Okay, shut the fuck up. And I also knew for a fact that we were going for the true ending, so we needed Tails. Yet, despite us picking the option, he was nowhere to be found on the screen. I felt my rage coming back before silencing it once again. Girl! It's not that deep!
Sonic the Hedgehog, it's not that deep.
It's
And she says she's not a hardcore Sonic fan. Well, in seconds, I gotta get some water.
Got.
There's 9 levels of hell and 9,000
Guys,
levels of
it's
Gluck
not
Gluck.
the tiny factor and the remix music and the greenish color scheme. The game played like a normal one-player game. I sat quietly, then guided my friend to the first ring under the cliff in the first part of the level. My friend got Sonic to spin back through the rocks and jump into the magic ring. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it gets weird.
Oh, this is where it gets weird. Finally.
Finally,
The secret
Shadow
world was
come.
supposed to have a top-down view of Tails behind Sonic on the top of the checkerboard. Spherical 3D
Sonic
plane
hopping.
with even tinier blue and red spheres lining the plane. The mission in these secret stages is to collect all the blue spheres in order to get the Chaos Emerald. Instead, we were taken to the Super Emerald Shrine. This shrine was only supposed to appear after you collected the first set of Chaos Emeralds, which makes sense, I guess, since Sonic still had the first set of emeralds you were supposed to collect. Hang on, real quickly. Give me a minute. I'm gonna... If I can fucking do something real quick, because there's, like, images that go with this, and I want to send them.
Sonic came.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
he
shut
did.
the hell up.
Sonic's white. You can't make that sound.
You're cutting it close, Corey.
The drawing had its normal color scheme, tall, dark pillars in the background that reflected the bluish lights from their sides. The platforms that were supposed to hold the 7 Super Emeralds were bare, except for the 2 on the higher platform on either side of the shrine. Knuckles and Tails stood in the center of the green and Master Emerald as Sonic stood on the leftmost side of the shrine. Okay.
Ooh.
Knuckles stared at Sonic as he did before, but Tails was facing away from Sonic and looking up at the empty platforms. Knuckles then turned to Tails for a few seconds before Tails decided to turn and face Knuckles in return. After a beat, Knuckles nodded, then turned to Tails after another beat, went to Sonic, standing close to Sonic. Tails had his back to Sonic and stood away from him in the distance. He remembers all the Sonic.exe timelines. Cut cutscene ended and flashed white, and then transitioned to the special stage with the spheres. We completed the stage and obtained the first Super Emeralds and came back to the Angel Island zone. I internally winced, not out of fear, but out of confusion and slight irritation. Girl, I think you need to calm down.
Girl, you need hospital.
Girl, you gotta get to the fucking interesting shit. This just feels like someone narrating over a shitty Sonic fan game.
Give it a minute, we're getting there. Don't rush this shit.
It's getting good, Corey. Shut the fuck up.
Well, because I had to stop like this much through Sonic DXC, and at least shit was happening there.
Fair.
That's the only thing I'm worried about is I might be here for a while. And I might not get to read Mickey's Revenge.
Oh, you'll get to meet.
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
I'm not upset at you. I'm just pointing out. I'm sorry.
Okay. Listen, I'm sorry,
sorry.
honey, but you got a lot. You're gonna have to fucking crank back a few Monster Energy drinks, cause this shit it's long, but it's not shit. Okay.
Okay.
I don't need Monster Energy drinks. I got enough coffee. God fuck.
All right, goddamn, Dad. Anyways.
Don't beat me, Dad.
I'm not. Look, the only thing
Tails
that beats is my
and Sonic were
meat.
now together throughout the run, but Tails was still cold towards Sonic. Tails
Sonic
never
came,
stood close.
so did I.
Close tandem with Sonic, and he would always face away from Sonic. Even when I tried to correct his position, Tails would just move himself back at a distance and keep his back turned to the blue hedgehog instead of facing him. What did Sonic fucking do? An unsettling feeling poked at my stomach as I guided my friend through the level. It wasn't long before we came to the second secret ring location and jumped in. Again, we were taken to the shrine of the Super and Master Emerald, where Knuckles stood waiting again. After a few seconds, Knuckles faced away from Sonic and Tails before turning to the right of the screen. Seconds later, another sprite appeared from that corner of the screen. A female with blonde hair, dark brown fur, and blue boots. It took me a moment to realize that was Princess Sally Acorn.
Why is Sally here? Who invited Sally?
I blinked a few times and looked again to be sure I wasn't seeing things. Sally didn't exist outside of the Archie Sonic comic book universe, and she hadn't been blonde since issue 0 of the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Again, she says she's not a hardcore Sonic fan.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Regardless,
I hate this bitch. I hope she kills herself. She needs to die.
Jesus Christ, dog. Regardless, she was still inside the game and looked as if she belonged there. As if the original makers of the game designed her sprite for the purpose of being a part of this game's story. And I mean everything from the hair all the way down to the knee-high blue boots and her big blue eyes. She had big blue eyes and a blonde, messy bun. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
And her big blue boobs.
Corey, this is a family channel.
Very convincing Sally sprite then came up to Knuckles and very close to him. Apparently Knuckles is banging Sally now in this.
Yeah!
Sally stepped forward, but Sally turned away.
Holy shit, he's bending Sally over the fucking Master Emerald!
Knuckles came!
Knuckles came!
Sonic then tried to run forward, but Knuckles blew him back with a punching animation. Knuckles blew.
Knuckles blew.
It's Knuckles blue!
In the wise words of Lil Mabu.
That's my attack! Yeah!
In the wise words of Lil Mabu, her favorite color purple, so I blew her back out and I left her on red. Wasn't even that
Knuckles did absolutely nothing for his, air quote, bro, but watched the Sonic receive Knuckles blows.
Knuckles is getting a blowjob right now.
Blow!
So, Autumn, you didn't tell me you were reading smut.
Good.
You didn't tell me you were reading smut.
The scene ended again, and put us back in the intended special stage. We finished it, got the emerald, and continued on to Angel Island.
No
Sally
wonder it's
is supposed to be
called the
Sonic's love interest in the Archie comic book, so why was she with Knuckles? Is this supposed to be canon to the
Got
comics?
her
But
girl
Sally
soul.
didn't have this color scheme when she met Knuckles in the stories. I don't know, maybe she likes the nonchalant dreadhead.
Real.
My friend and I looked at each other as I felt a chill race down my spine. At this point, we were both wondering what the hell is going on. I
What the
remember
Eliante?
the point. I remember the point point to our hanging out and convinced him to shake off the occurrence. We ran through the level to eventually come upon another special ring and jump through into the special stage. We expected another weird cutscene with Knuckles and Sally, but instead it instead played normally, albeit with remixed music and green hints abound.
Ooh.
The shrine was empty and prompted us to pick up a super emerald to obtain, and then to the special stages. We cleared the stage, and the corresponding super emerald returned to its place on the platform. Swig.
Swag.
We continued through the zone until we got to the true game's second cutscene. In this cutscene, one of Eggman or Robotnik's, whatever you prefer, bots sets the forest on fire. Instead, it was the Sally sprite in Eggman's ship that comes at the end of the level. Oh shit,
Comes?
Sally's committing arson!
Sally's coming.
Oh no!
Sally comes.
Just as a fire
Sally is a dick!
Just as the fire from the ship launched itself up in order to burn the island, a black screen flashed with the words, "Are you satisfied?" in white text. The message and black screen disappeared and led us back to the cutscene. The flames that enveloped the screen burned in a pixelated,
You're pushing it, Moss.
sickly green color and slowed to an almost rhythmic dancing crawl before it froze. Likewise, the music
of course Sally likes it rhythmic and dancing.
Hours. Okay, yeah. Combination of the colors and the unrelenting note set a feeling of sickness in my head.
Squirrel. Of course she loves nut.
As long as the sound buzzed throughout the apartment. Okay, so she's gonna vomit now because of the green.
Because of the green. Get to puke and puke, boy.
You can't do that to me, I'm white.
What? You're pushing
the green
it, bitch!
flame slowly grew yellow in the center and then continued to rouse my stomach until I gagged. My friend asked, his restless excitement now replaced with a concerning confusion. Before I could answer him, the game unfroze itself and continued with the cutscene currently in play. The flames poured down the screen and revealed Angel Island under a pulsating green and yellow fire. And still distant, disinterest, Sonic stood waiting for us to continue the pursuit.
Ooh.
My friend took the controller and continued without waiting for my reply. He went straight ahead asking me where the next special ring is. I debated on my options in my head. Stop the game and stop more potential surprises from coming up, the smart option, or keep this going and give in to the notorious plight of curiosity.
I wonder which option she chose.
It was loyalty that won over every raging emotion within me instead of clear logic. We continued our special ring pursuit in impatient silence. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a dumbass. I could feel the hair rising from my skin with each moment as we progressed further and further into the stage. The green and yellow flames danced and waved in a way that made my head ache in the most worst of ways. Girl, did you drink before this?
She's just hungover, guys. It's fine.
My friend sat with great stillness and absolute resistance. I don't know how to say that.
Resistance?
As he navigated the stage, resistance as he navigated the stage and came upon the last thing we needed.
He came.
Hesitation, he jumped into the oversized and the special stage commenced. Let me get some water.
BitRot compilation. He came.
You're just so Shigma.
This is a really good story. I'm enjoying this. If they didn't keep saying the word came, I'd be really invested.
It's the new hyper-realistic, chat.
Came.
This is
hyper-realistic.
How far
came.
are we through this? Just curious, because like, it feels like this has been going on for like a good bit, and I'm just curious how far we are through this.
I think we're like near the midsection of the story. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We're
It's
we're
long.
like halfway through.
Worth
Damn,
it.
it's been a bit. All right.
Damn.
I'm sorry, dog, but
Hey,
this is, I think,
for any viewers
but
who
we're
aren't
loving it, so.
for any viewers who aren't like just sleeping through this right now, go watch Toad Bup's video on this creepypasta, then come back to the video once we're done with this one, so give it another like 20 minutes and click that part of the video, and then that'll get you to the next story if you want to skip the rest of this one. Same goes for the
That'll
last
get you to
one.
Mickey's Revenge.
Yeah, I'll get you to Mickey's Revenge.
Sorry.
Hey, you're fine. I'm coming. I'm enjoying this.
Oh,
Corey, what the fuck?
I didn't mean for that to sound.
Don't
I didn't
bust
mean for that
it
to
in front of
sound
my
like
face.
that.
Other black screen popped up. White writing. Was it worth it? Was she worth it? Screen flashed back to the special stage. We retrieved several blue orbs and tried to ignore the first message, but the second one overtook the screen with another sudden flash. In the walls, we retrieved several more orbs. Of course. We got the last orbs and the stage faded to a dark green and yellowish tone. The super emerald came towards us and grew very large to the point where it enveloped the entire screen. Leaving just a running Sonic and Tails and a large green emerald graphic. The screen cut to black before going to the score screen. The usual white screen containing the scores and emeralds was now green with the words that were supposed to say, "Now Sonic can be hypersonic." Now said, "The mighty will fall."
Ooh.
Oh god.
Damn.
The screen cut to black and cut out to the shrine. The emeralds all appeared and glowed with their corresponding platform. The emeralds was the blonde Sally sprite and the fallen Knuckles. Oh no. Tails ran from Sonic's side and stood in front of Sally. Sonic, without any hesitation, spin dashed into Tails.
Damn. He came?
And threw him off to the other side of the shrine. Sally backed away as Sonic prepared to spin dash into her before Knuckles got up and deflected him. Knuckles went to punch Sonic, but the screen cut to black again. The screen then cut back to the very beginning to Act 1 on Angel Island. What the hell is this? How did we get back to the beginning? I felt sick. The
What the
green and
hell?
yellow colors were even heavier than before. My stomach churned. I just wanted to move on to the next zone as quickly as possible.
Hospital.
Just go to Hypersonic so we can move on to Act 2, I said, cradling my head in my hands. What are you, a baby?
You fucking
Baby bitch.
You're
Baby
retarded.
I'm in the background getting snacks. Sorry, I'm still listening.
I
Spanking
told
with
him
a
what
mallet
buttons to
turn.
press, and then the chiptune remix turned to the standard music I heard, and a Sonic turned from blue to a flashing rainbow color. Yay! I sighed in relief as I watched the double-image hypersonic flew throughout the stage with absolute ease. But that elated feeling of relief changed after a mere second. Sally's image appeared in front of Sonic like a ghost. With a sudden tap of her sprite, Sonic lost his multicolored shine and flew backwards, his rings scattered across the stage like golden fireworks. So Sally can diff fucking hypersonic? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Alright, I'm back at the thing. I got fruit punch and iced animal crackers.
Sweet.
Wish I
The
could
ring
bring
count
back
on
food.
the upper left corner of the screen became 0, and the game's frame rate once again slowed to a crawl. The screen cut to black just before Sonic touched the ground. You can't escape. What the fuck?
Damn, bro.
The level reset once again, and we were back at the beginning. The level was now nothing but undulating, sickly green and yellow tones. The enemies were still, there was no music, nothing but absolute silence. But honestly, if I had that, then I would have rather had it remained like this for the rest of the game. Sonic stood still, motionless, now looking dead at the ground before him. Under him was not grass and dirt textures, but Sally. Never-ending rows of sleeping blonde Sallys lying in the ground and standing up in the walls of the caves. Every time Sonic took a step, they stretched and bent their bodies and limbs as if in incredible agony. Each time Sonic jumped, they rolled and pulsed like the quivering sky. All their sleeping heads faced the blue hedgehogs. All the sprites tracked his every move, every action.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
The black
Sonic
screen
came?
made another appearance and taunted us. Here lies Princess Sally Anderson. Her Royal Majesty now sleeps in the most unconventional of graves. What the hell? My friend exclaimed, his hands now limp and shaking. Is this some kind of joke? Who the hell is Sally Anderson? What the hell is going on? I shook my head. He looked to me, asking me the same question, even going as so far to shake me. I threw his arms off of me and crawled towards the Genesis. Wait! He shouted. What are you doing? I looked to him, my heart pounding, my hands shaking, my heart to seize, and my lungs are wheezed, and the fucking walls are melting.
The fucking walls are melting.
I turned to the
What the hell do you
Genesis
think
and
I'm
said,
doing? I'm turning this shit off before it gets worse. He put the controller down and took my hand, practically pulling me away from the system. He looked to the screen, the Genesis, and then back to me and shook his head, as if I didn't understand him. He did so again, this time mouthing with an accompanying no. My eyes grew wide. You really want to go on with this? I know this sounds crazy, but I want to see where this goes. He looked back to the screen. This is our last night together. Even if this is some messed up shit, I want to see how this thing ends.
We gotta see the end
I
of it.
looked at him. In my mind, I questioned loyalty was really worth all this. The feeling in the back of my head told me to stop. The sickness in the pit of my stomach was sick of negotiating and wanted some type of relief from this madness. Get a trash can and barf into it real quick.
Just do a quick hot tool in your trash can, girl. You'll be fine.
Yeah. In the end, though, it didn't matter. My friend picked up the controller once again and manipulated the lone Sonic to continue onward. The restless Sally's made the stage move in ways it never intended to. Hold up, y'all. I gotta piss real bad. I'll be right back. Give me like 5 fucking seconds.
Alright.
Oh.
Lobster, lobster. Ooh, gobster.
No, you're no mobster, but look under the lobster.
I know you know mobster. Look under the lobster. I'm so fucking...
Took that from Practical Jokers.
I'm so fucking tired and delirious right now. I'm laughing at the stupidest fucking shit.
Come back.
Sonic came.
Okay, alright. Back to this shit.
Shit.
Yeah, the rest of Sally's
Continue.
made the stage move in ways it was never intended to. After a while, it seemed like they were reaching for him. The Sallys wanted Sonic, and it was not because he was missed or loved. Oh no.
What the fuck?
My skin prickled in agony. What the fuck, girl? Why is a Sonic game making your body have a fucking spaz session like as if you're on VR?
Real though.
I fought back the bile that was rising to my mouth. This sickening curiosity, this wanting to see how the story ends was eating my health. Num num num.
Why
Nom,
do
nom,
you do
nom.
this so well?
Nom nom nom.
Num num num. We came to what should have been the end of the stage. In fear and curiosity, my friend and I watched as we came upon and Tails and other character sprites that shouldn't have been in this game. The Chaos Ticks, I don't know how to say that, Amy, Rose, Cream, and Cheese all stood staring at the ground.
Cream cam?
My friend had... When my friend had control again, he pushed Sonic forward. All the characters turned to Sonic. My friend pushed Sonic even further, passing the sprites in a slow, walking fashion. Each and every sprite followed Sonic. After the last sprite was passed, the black screen came again. She was mine, you said. Okay.
Alright, buddy.
Creeper with.
The screen went away. Sonic was alone again. And the sky stood still. The Sallys were stagnant. Sonic was pushed down a long path. Blue Hedgehog began to gain speed and run down the path, continuing very quickly to nowhere. He ran for seconds, then minutes, and those minutes turned into what felt like hours. Sonic was blown back again as soon as he fell to the ground. The Sallies awoke
Sonic
again
got
and
his
took him
back
by his
blown out.
feet. The ghost Sally appeared. The ghost Sally sprite stood before Sonic, standing and staring. The Sallies from the ground pulled Sonic into the ground. Sonic sprite began to make an unfamiliar drowning animation. The only standing Sonic. As soon as she touched him, the screen cut to black again. Oh, pardon my stutter. In the walls, the shrine appeared again. Sonic did a spin dash Sally was in his path, trying to escape him. Under the floors, he dashed through Sally as she flew backwards like Tails. In the walls, Sonic attacked Sally again. Under the floors, she fell to the floor. Walls. Sonic dragged her away with another unfamiliar and strange animation. Floors. Sally's from the ground finally got the Sonic sprite completely under the ground. Another unfamiliar animation of him dying played over and over until the screen froze. This time we waited and watched the screen. After another long beat of time, I sighed with relief and turned the system off. Log. It's been a month since that whole ordeal happened. As soon as we turned off the game, I went to puke, took an Advil, and then went to the gaming forum that I am a part of. Cool. My friend and I agree not like this again until we have the right copies of the game. We also agree that we should post up a basic and not so detailed version of our experience on the gaming forum that we were part of as a warning to nostalgia lovers like ourselves. And no, we did not include the creepy parts. We wanted the article to seem serious and not like some weird story. Spoiler alert, honey. You've kind of failed.
Yeah.
Recently, however, I got a reply from that forum. It was from one of those users with those obnoxious usernames that are mixed with capital and lowercase letters and random numbers that were supposed to form a certain type of word. I opened up the forum post and read the reply with a neutral feeling, if that even is possible. It was a standard reply of something like, "Wow, it sounds really weird," or whatever. The same user later sent me a friend request. I was just at first. I checked his profile to find that he was a Sonic fan too, and actually made ROMs and certain hacked ROMs. Okay, red flag number 1.
Yeah.
I decided it would be nice to have another Sonic the Hedgehog fan as a friend since my best friend was already overseas. Clifford's getting fucking diddled in Europe.
Clifford got drafted.
He got drafted.
He got
in
drafted
Europe.
into Europe.
And suffering from his crappy internet connection, and ass internet connection. I added the annoying username to my friends, and they instantly began to PM me. I thought it was DM, you dumb bitch. The long, short message that was the user told me my experience was a little strange, if not coincidental, because he or she once said had Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles cartridges that they and their friends hacked a long time ago. For the sake of the conversation, I prompted the user to tell me more about the story of the cartridges. The username went on to tell me that the project was actually going to be some type of interactive fan fiction that included the Archie Sonic characters. The story was that Sonic was framed and everyone else would band together with Knuckles in order to keep the Master Emerald out of the hands of Robotnik and Eggman while Sonic was his name. For whatever reason, I responded and told the user the full details of the content of the cartridges I ended up buying. Then I was ensured them that this although oddly similar, was definitely not their cartridges. Weirdly enough, the user just abruptly stopped replying after I told the story. After moments of waiting, I figured out they must have taken too long and the user, where they may be in the world, had other things to do while they were waiting. It wasn't until another week went past and I saw the user's reply. The user invited me to a chat room to talk. This is where we bring a gun.
Yeah, this is where you fuck off.
The room and waited. There was no other users available except the user and me. Oh god. I typed a few lines and waited. I waited longer and longer and even longer until minutes turned into an hour, and my very cold toes began to retaliate via numbness. When I didn't get a reply, I began typing a message that said I was about to leave, until I received a very, very scary reply. You have
Pee
my
pee poo poo
cartridges.
giny.
You have my cartridges, and I want them back. I can pick them up. No?
No.
Hairs on the back of my neck stood erect. Erect.
Sonic
And
came and he was
a screaming
wrecked.
voice in the back of my mind told me to leave the chat room at once and block the user as fast as I possibly could. That is your brain being, smart and telling you to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, bitch.
Um, I started to shake, not from the cold, but fear. I struggled to find my mouse on the desk without a without out of control fingers. What the fuck? The
My
user replied again.
phalanges.
You weren't meant to see what you saw. My friends ended up taking those cartridges after we fell out and stopped the project. They must have hacked them behind my back before returning them. They weren't meant to be sold to stores. I sold the wrong copies. Give me your address so I can swap copies. I have ones that aren't corrupt. I'll give them to you for free. The replies were rapid, as if the person typing the message were in a state of panic. They got progressively more aggressive with each
Damn.
reply. English. Oh? Hello? Are you there? Hurry up, give it to me! Give me your fucking address! I was frozen. I opened a new tab and typed Sally Anderson into the search bar. I felt the color drain from every part of my body when I saw the results in horror. I clicked on the first result and read the article over and over until a sentence burned into my mind. Sally Anderson is a registered missing person in the local papers. She hasn't been found for several
Ooh.
years. The chat messages continued to ping loudly from my other tab. My body shook. My vision began to blur from welling tears. My heart's a seizing. My lungs are wheezing. The fucking walls are melting.
I'm being blown out of both ends.
I went back to the chat room and saw a wall of replies from the user frantically giving stand as before. I'm sorry for yelling. Seriously though, give me your address. I can explain everything. Just give me your address now. Give me your address. Where do you live? Tell me where you fucking live! Okay, goddamn, buddy, chill. I felt a
This
cold
guy's
sweat
fucking
trickle down my
nutty.
neck as I typed in my reply. By this point, my whole body was filled from nerve to nerve with pure, unadulterated fear. I struggled to form words, but the message manifested. Who is Sally Anderson? User went silent again. The anticipation built up inside of me, and left me jittering. A nervous wreck. I typed the question again and again and again and again until it was my replies that painted the chat room walls.
Girl, you gonna
I
fucking
stopped
die.
when my fingers came and couldn't correctly spell any more words. I waited in silence, rocking back and forth for comfort in vain as the sunset made my apartment dark and absolutely unbearable. Girl, I think you need to go back to the rubber room. After a while, only my computer screen lit the cold darkness that surrounded me. I could not leave my chair. I could not leave my place. I watched and waited for the user to give me an answer. The ping of the chat room echoed in my mind. I looked to the bottom of the I'm at the user's very short, very simple reply. Sally Anderson is mine. I took my mouse and struggled to back out of the chat. Get me back to my page. Unfriended and blocked the user to the point where they couldn't even post replies on any of my open forum posts. I struggled to power down my computer, only to fall out of my chair and knock my mug down with me. I reached my hand over the legs of my desk and struggled for what felt like years to unplug my machine. Jesus!
This girl is like not okay. I feel like
Definitely not.
if I was in that situation,
struggled
I'd
with
just
my
be like, all right, damn, my bad.
I struggled to my feet, turned on all the lights, and paced for a long time between the kitchen and the living room, repeating the phrase in my mind that haunted my thoughts since the moment I saw it. The phrase that echoed in my mind throughout the late night. It echoed in the early morning and into the afternoon. In the walls. I couldn't sleep. Under the floors. I I can't sleep. Get in line, bitch. I can't sleep either. So today, after another week of fucking insomnia-induced paranoia,
Another
I
week
finally
of
decided to
fucking.
plug in my computer and try to contact my friend Clifford in Europe. I checked my inbox to see many emails of junk and unimportant variety, except for one. The sender is unnamed, and the email is titled with the words, "Found you." Uh-oh. I studied it for several minutes before finally opening it. I read the message slowly and out loud. "Found you. I know you live in those mediocre fucking apartments off of Anderson Street. I know you work at that sad fucking excuse of a printing shop off 3rd Street in May. I know you go to Pauline's coffee shop at 6 a.m. before you go to work, and at 2 p.m. after you get off. I know you drink cappuccinos with heavy liquid creamer and extra sugar with 3 sticks of cinnamon. I know the car that you drive is a blue 2000 Honda Civic with a large crack in the windshield. I know your plate number is AUK 278 and that you have a little Tails bobblehead on the dashboard. I know you graduated from Thompson High
Yes, not a
School in
hardcore
2011.
fan. Gotcha.
Know where
Not a
you
hardcore
when
fan.
you go, what you do, and when you do it. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide, I will be right there,
I'll
right
be
around the corner.
watching you.
And then you'll join her. You'll join her, and you'll be mine too. Swear using the F word much. Swearing doesn't make you cool, honey. Mildred's about to get fucking slaughtered.
Yeah.
My already exhausted body goes numb. My tired yet wired mind whirs and crackles like my computer before me. I feel pins prickle at my body. I feel the sickness poke at the pit of my stomach once more as I remembered Sally's lying, moving, and pulsing and waving under the floor, under the ground of Angel Island Zone. I can't fucking talk. I lock the door and grab a kitchen knife, call the police, which is something none of these characters
Find a
in these
fucking
stories
lead.
do. And after
Finally,
the call
Jesus.
is finished, I go to my bedroom and shut the door. I sit on the floor in front of my bed where 2 games that changed my life in all the wrong ways lie in a quiet, cold sleep. I lie sleeping as Sally does, in the walls and under the floors. That's the story.
Woo!
Hell yeah. That took way longer than I thought it was going to, but that was pretty
a
interesting.
and a half. I remember when we sat down and watched that whole fucking Toad Bup video. I was interested in it. It's nice to actually read the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, how long have we been recording? Damn. Okay, Corey, your turn.
Fuck yeah. Alright.
Oh,
I've been building up
thank
to
you
it,
so
but
much,
this time
Autumn.
I'm reading. Yeah, thanks, Autumn.
Woo!
Good job. This one's called
I don't
Mickey
think
Mouse
it's
Clubhouse,
good.
Mickey's Revenge. And I thought I'd put a little bit of backing track here. So, treat yourself to some Kevin MacLeod copyright-free music.
Oh fuck yeah! Thank you for being so considerate, Corey.
No, this story is inspired by those stories that has murdering sprees. A while ago, I told you guys about me encountering a lost episode of My Friends Tigger and Pooh, where the super sleuths
racist.
became evil and killed everyone in the 100-acre wood. And let me tell you, that episode was the worst episode I ever encountered. But let me tell you about another show I used to watch on Playhouse Disney when I was a kid, which is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. The show is about
Banger
Mickey Mouse,
show.
who owns a
It is
clubhouse
good.
and invites his friends named Minnie, Doofy. Yeah,
Doofy?
it's pretty good. We should totally
Doofy?
watch the superhero episode at some point. Minnie, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, and his dog Pluto. In each episode, the gang
Well-
solves problems with the help of Toodles, a helpful machine that gets the Mouska-Tools from the Mouska-Doer. I really enjoyed the show when I was young,
surprise
and I still do,
later.
even as a teenager. Not to mention that the show is getting a revival in July of 2025 under the title Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus.
Oh wait, for real?
Wait, that's this month.
Oh fucking for real?
Are they gonna do it justice this time and not make it shit?
Expected to premiere. That's in 2 days.
We need to live stream that. That comes out 3 days before my fucking birthday.
Yeah! Alright. But however, I encountered an episode of the show that's, let's just say, it was disturbing and gruesome. I was in the kitchen getting something to eat when suddenly I saw a DVD on the counter. Why is there a DVD on the counter?
What the
I
fuck?
questioned. I picked up the DVD and I saw that it was Mickey Mouse Clubhouse DVD. The front cover of the DVD had Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, Donald, Pluto, Goofy, and Toodles on a background of the clubhouse with text above them saying Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, the complete Clubhouse Adventure series.
Okay.
Beautiful box art. I love that.
I love
He's the second
shading.
smallest character on here. I then looked at the back of the back cover of the DVD, and there was a note attached to it that read, "Please don't watch this DVD, because he'll get you. I tried to stop him, but I was too weak. Whatever you do, don't watch this DVD." Huh? I questioned. What do you
Sonic.exe,
mean
but
by
Mickey
you were
Mouse
too
edition.
weak to stop him? I'll have to watch this DVD too to see what you're talking
Sonic.exe
about.
and Mickey Mouse.
Oh, you fucking wish, sister. I then went into my room, got my bag of chips, put in the DVD disc into my DVD player, got ready to watch it.
How many times can Corey say DVD in one sentence?
Get shot every time he says DVD, chat.
The Walt
Alright.
Disney Studios Home Entertainment logo came up, but it was different. The castle was in pieces and the sky was maroon. The Playhouse Disney original logo came up, but the sky was maroon again. And the sun and bird looked like they were injured. It then showed previews of shows from Playhouse Disney/Disney, like Little Einstein, Special Agent Oso, Jungle Junction, Higglytown Heroes, JoJo Circus, Stanley,
Fucking
and more.
Higglytown Heroes.
While the previews were playing, I could hear creepy whispers talking about how this he killed the. After the previews played, it took me to the menu. The menu consisted of Mickey and his pals on a background of the Moscadour. Music was playing was an instrumental of the show's theme song. The items that were shown on the menu are Play All, Episode Selection, Bonus Features, Sneak Peeks, and Visit Playhouse Disney. I pressed Play All to watch all of the episodes. The DVD started at the first episode from 2006 called Daisy Bo Peep and ended at the last episode from 2016 called A Goofy Fairy Tale, plus a pilot episode from 2005 titled Spacesuit. After all of these episodes played out, there was a warning which took place at the Moscadour, with the text being in the Dom Casual font. Bro explained what font.
Dom
Warning.
Casual.
This episode of Mickey
Describes
Mouse
me
Clubhouse was
perfectly.
originally made for an unplanned season 5, but Playhouse Disney refused to air it because it was made by former animator Ezio Goodman. Yeah, I fucking made this
Are
shit.
you on
It
fucking
was
bath
fired for
salts?
making gruesome episode ideas. It contains scenes and/or language that are not suitable for children. Watch at your own risk. I'm on fucking bath salts. Uh-oh, I muttered. Here we go again. The theme song then played. However, it was different. The sky was red and the music was demonic, but Mickey and his pals didn't notice at all. By the way, here's the warning.
How the fuck did he notice the fuck? Why
Yeah,
is
that
there a
seems
Time
legit.
Master logo?
The logo then came up, however. It was demonic and it read Mickey Mouse Void House.
Oh,
Oh, it's the Mickey Mouse crack house. Come inside. We got crack inside.
The title
Come
card then
inside.
came up, but the background was the same as the show's logo. Text was read and it read out Mickey's Revenge. Why does Mickey want revenge? I told myself confusingly. The title card then
she
faded
was
out, but when
fucking-
it showed
his name
Toodles,
was fucking
he had
Goofy?
cracks all over him, and he was really worried.
gosh.
The episode then began with Mickey, who was sitting at the chair. Hi, everybody! Mickey spoke. Today we're going to... But before Mickey could finish his sentence, he was interrupted by Mickey's pals calling him. Hey, that sounds like our pals, Mickey thought. Let's go see what they're doing. Mickey then proceeded to get up from the chair and went to the door. Mickey then opened the door, revealing his pals. Hiya, pals! Mickey greeted. Hi, Mickey! Mickey's pals greeted back. Say, why don't we play outside? Mickey suggested. Mickey, Minnie began. There's something strange about the sky. Let me see, Mickey thought. Mickey then walked out the door and saw the sky was blood red, just like in the intro. But you said in the intro it was maroon. Whoa! Mickey gasped. Why is the sky red? Not sure, Mickey, Pluto answered in the voice of Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. But I think we better find out who was responsible for this. At that moment, the gang
Why
gasped at
Pluto
Pluto talking.
talk?
This was shocking me. Pluto was never spoken the show before. Pluto? Mickey gasped. You can talk? Pluto asked. Heck yeah, I can talk, Pluto answered. I was shocked at what Pluto said. They never said heck in the show before. How is that even possible? Donald asked. Don't even ask, Pluto answered. I usually communicate by making barking sounds, since I ate some alphabet soup yesterday.
Oh, what fucking Martha
Just
speaks.
then, a dark figure appeared in front of the gang. What is that thing? Goofy asked. Excuse me, Mickey whimpered worryingly. But who are you? No questions, you problem-solving mouse. I am the Mouse-Demon, the moon exclaimed. You are my next vessel. What? Mickey asked terrifyingly. I said no questions, the Mouse-Demon berated. Prepare to be chalked, little brat. The Mouse-Demon then proceeded to choke Mickey. Mickey coughed up blood, screams being choked, and this is the screenshot we have of the Mouse-Demon choking Mickey. Look at this shit. This is just like an edited image of Toodles with stick arms and a shittily drawn face over. You can see he still just has the smile. Oh. Oh my goodness, Minnie gasped. Hey you, Donald berated. Stop choking Mickey right now. No, the Mouse Demon berated. That's it, Donald yelled. Everyone attack! The gang tried to attack the Mouse Demon, but the dark figure dodged their attacks. Mouse Demon figure then went back to choking Mickey. While he was being choked, his entire appearance changed. Mickey's eyes were now bloodshot, and his shorts and shoes were now maroon. Mickey then fell onto the ground with no pulse. The Mouse Demon went into Mickey's body and began to possess him. That thing just killed Mickey! I gasped worryingly. But however, I was wrong. Mickey got up but didn't say anything. Mickey? Toodles asked. Is that you? Hi there, friends. Mickey greeted in a demonic voice.
Hi there, friend.
What happened to you? Pluto whimpered.
That doesn't matter.
Matter, Mickey exclaimed. Now it's time for me to get revenge. Mickey, this isn't like you, Minnie told Mickey. I know it's not me, Mickey began, but now it's time to kill you all. What? The gang gasped. Mickey got out a knife and stabbed Minnie in the chest. Minnie screamed as blood was coming out of her chest. Minnie's lifeless body fell onto the ground as Mickey began laughing demonically. Now to kill the rest of you brats, Mickey exclaimed. You guys better run away before Mickey kills you guys next, I shouted. All of a sudden, something magically happened while I was watching. You're right, Goofy panicked. We better get out of here before Mickey kills us next. What the? I questioned. Goofy, just listen to what I said. Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, and Toodles all did as they were told and started to run for their lives.
Damn.
Suddenly,
If only
Mickey
that was so
arrived as
easy
he...
with every other show I've watched, where I can yell at someone, yo, Billy Bobby's being a dick, don't trust that guy!
Suddenly, Mickey arrived as he grabbed out a chainsaw and killed Goofy, Donald, Daisy, and Pluto. The four of them screamed as they were being chainsawed to death. Mickey then looked at me angrily and said, You better not interfere with my plans! Mickey, stop! Toodles berated. Never! Mickey ordered. Now it's time to destroy you. You can't destroy me, Toodles said. I'm a part of the Mouse-Doer. I know, Mickey berated. That's why we're going back to the clubhouse. Mickey proceeded to grab Toodles and ran back to the clubhouse. You guys aren't fucking ready for what's about to happen.
Okay. I'm sitting up.
The scene transitioned to Mickey in the clubhouse. Toodles has being held hostage in a cage as he worried about what Mickey was going to do to him. Hey, good. Mickey, Toodles began. What are you going to do to me? I'm going to hack the Mouse-Doer so that I can destroy you, Mickey exclaimed. Oh no. Hang on. Oh wait, it's not quite there yet. Uh-oh, Mickey, Toodles whimpered. Wait. Mickey began to hack the Mouse-Doer, and it started to glitch out. Toodles was shocked at what Mickey was going to do to the Mouse-Doer. Suddenly, a pile of text appeared in the Mouse-Doer which read, Toodles is no longer a part of the Mouse-Doer. Beautiful.
Fuck yeah.
What? Toodles gasped. Mickey then looked at Toodles and shouted, You will be destroyed! Mickey, don't you dare! I berated. Oh yeah? Mickey told me angrily. Watch me. I'm begging you, Mickey, don't destroy Toodles, I shouted. Oh, here it comes. You can't stop me, Mickey exclaimed to me. I have my own army. Wait, what? I gasped. Suddenly, two people walked into the clubhouse. Their names were Mickey.exe and Mickey.api.
Oh, dear
Oh, no. I guessed terrifyingly. Well, Mickey.exe began. Ready to destroy Toodles? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Mickey and Mickey.exe exclaimed. Mickey got out a key and opened the cage, causing Toodles to be free, but didn't last long as Mickey.exe got out a basketball and got ready to destroy Toodles' screen. Any last words before we destroy you? Mickey asked Toodles. Please don't destroy me, Toodles pleaded. Bad, Mickey.exe spoke. Mickey.avi threw the basketball at Toodles, causing his screen to break. Glass went every as Mickey.exe, and Mickey.avi laughed demonically. Mickey then picked up what was left of Toodles and ripped his body in half. Now to get rid of this clubhouse, Mickey.exe exclaimed. Mickey EXE AVI went outside the clubhouse and destroyed it with a bomb. Let's go kill everyone else, Mickey exclaimed. It then showed a montage of Mickey, Mickey.exe, and Mickey.avi killing the rest of the characters. It then faded to a shot of Mickey Park. Everything was destroyed and there was blood everywhere. Suddenly, the spot where Mickey Park stood exploded and caught on fire, and various screams of the citizens of Mickey Park, as well as the characters that were killed early in the episode, were heard as creepy music box version of Hot Dog was playing in the background. Mickey, Mickey.exe, and Mickey.avi teleported in front of the screen with bloodshot eyes. Hello there, Mickey greeted. I can't believe you three killed everyone, I shouted. And you kept interfering with Mickey's plans, Mickey.exe breathed. Now it's time to kill you, Mickey.avi exclaimed. I burst out laughing after Mickey.avi said that my heart and lungs... I burst out laughing after Mickey said that my heart and lungs felt like it stopped working. Oh my gosh! That's the funniest joke I've ever heard! Mickey got out a sheet of paper with my address and postal code. This where you live? Mickey asked me. How did you know? I guessed. Because I killed the original owner of this DVD. You're the one who killed the original owner of this DVD? I asked. Yes, I was, Mickey answered. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're about to exit your DVD player. Mickey.exe and Mickey.avi went up the camera, covered it back up. I reached for the remote and grabbed it. I pressed the fast forward, skipped the credits. Phew, I relieved. That was close. The credits played out. But it was different. The top screen that played clips from each season 2 to 4 episode was black. The music was demonic and the text was in the bloody stump font. After the credits, it cut to the logos, but they were off. The Walt Disney animation logo then came up, but the castle was destroyed in pieces. The television animation text was red and in the chiller font, just like Kid Toodles' virus. Another creepypasta made by this fucker. The Playhouse Disney original logo then came up, but there were many problems, unlike the opening. The sky was maroon once again, and the sun was destroyed, and the bird had scratches all over it. It then showed a black screen and red text appeared on the screen saying, "We're coming for you, TCS fan!" A creepy laugh was heard, then the text then faded away, and it took me back to the menu. I was shocked at what I saw. I took a few screenshots of the episode before destroying the DVD with a knife. Ever since that terrible day, I was never able to look at Mickey Mouse Clubhouse the same way ever again. For now, at least. The end.
Dear God.
So, what do you guys think?
That was something. That was a trip and a half.
Was it funny?
Really? It was funny.
It was funny, yeah.
Yeah, the shit. I remember when I first saw this, I was reading this school when I was supposed to be working on some schoolwork, and this shit had me nearly crying in class. I was struggling to not just start bursting out into tears because then I'd have to get looks and explain. Daniel's like, how do I explain my fucking Mickey's Revenge?
But why is that like evil Toodles looks like the fucking picture of him getting shot?
We're making that the thumbnail. Send that to me.
Yeah,
hang on.
That's the thumbnail.
Hang on, I'll get it on my phone because I have it up there. It'll be perfect.
Alright, well, I guess that about does it for this episode. What would you rate all the creepypastas, everybody?
I'd say the Kirby Y was like a 1 out of 10 for quality, but in terms of comedy, a good 7.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the Sonic 3 hacked one was pretty interesting. I'd rate that an overall 6.5 out of 10. Not the best thing I've heard, but definitely not the worst.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then for yours, Corey, I'd say that's a 10. Maybe, dare I say, 11 out of 10 right there. That shit was so good.
Damn.
Alright. Thank you so much to everybody who stayed through this hour and a half of video. Yeah, thank you so much to Kevin MacLeod for making Sneaky Snitch. Stay bitted and stay rotted, motherfuckers. Or, subscribe, like, and comment, or else, Sonic come. Bye.